Hey, welcome to Lab Games, where our board game playthroughs are always unpaid and ad-free.
I'm your host, Francis.
And I'm Anthony.
And today we're going to be taking you through Cooper Island. So this is a tile placement and tableau building game designed by Andreas Odenhall for Capstone Games. Plays 2 to 4 players in about 60 to 120 minutes.
All right, so join us at the table, and we'll show you how it plays. All right, welcome to the table.
Welcome to
1771. We are explorers who discovered an island, came back like 6 years later to settle it and make it our home. So this is Cooper Island. What is Cooper Island? As Francis said, it is a sort of a tableau builder, definitely a worker placement game.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on here, a lot of decisions to make. Pretty chunky game, in my opinion, with a cool little twist when it comes to tile placement, and we'll go through that.
Resource acquisition.
Yes, and resource acquisition. So we'll go through the setup real quick for 2 players, and then we're going to jump right in. We're not going to explain all the rules because we'll be here for the next hour explaining that as well. So take a look at the table. Here is Cooper Island. Now the board is very modular. For each player, you're going to have to put in one of these sort of islands, basically.
Yeah.
So imagine this
peninsula, right? So
well, I guess these are islands. These
would
be
from another peninsula.
Yeah, there's a couple of different, like each of you has sort of your own fleet of 2 ships that you've come to your island, and then she's going to her island, and we're going to sit there and try to settle our islands. And what you've got is each of us has our own island. We each have 5 ruins that we'll show you how to deal with those later on. But for the 2-player setup, we all start with a single tile. And this is for everybody's setup, not just 2, but for the way we're setting it up. You've got this sort of meadow tile that has 1 pink cube on it, and pink cubes in this game represent food. We each have our own player board that has a lot going on here as well. We've got all these ship tiles, boat tiles that we're going to be able to add as upgrades that'll help us out with the income phase. We've got buildings we're going to be able to build out onto the island. We've got certain amounts of storage, and storage is limited, but we each start with 1 coin. We've got 6 of these Islet Tiles that we're going to be playing every round for 5 rounds, and the game goes over 5 rounds. We each start with 2 workers, round workers, which are the weaker of the workers, and we have the opportunity to unlock 2 more round or 2 square throughout the game. We'll go through that as well. And like I said, the game is going to play over the course of 5 rounds, where we're going to have an income phase, we're going to have a worker placement phase, where we're going to place workers out onto this action selection board. And then we're going to have a cleanup phase, which goes through a whole bunch of other stuff. So there's like I said, there's a lot going on here. At the end of the 5th round, and this is the round tracker up here, these 5 ships, where we'll actually be able to supply them with cloth and gold and earn rewards as well. And then this little dude is going to be moving across.
Is that the technical term?
Yes, the technical term. He's the dude. He's going to be moving across each round until he gets to the last ship. At the end of that 5th round, we're going to do a final cleanup, and then we will do final scoring. So we'll explain everything as we go, obviously.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because we're going to jump in. It's going to be a pretty chunky playthrough. So, and we are these days limited on time.
Yes. If we come back and we're wearing different clothes.
Yes. You know that we've been cut off by the boss here, boss baby.
Yes.
Who's sort of running our lives right now. But we're trying to squeeze these in as best we can. So without further ado, why don't you go ahead, jump in. So the first thing we do, and we can do this simultaneously, is income. At the beginning of the game, there is no income.
There's no
income like this. So what you get to do every income phase is place one of your Islet tiles out, and then in addition, place out a 2-sided tile, which we do have to draw for the beginning. You start with 2 of these. So I'll draw 2 random from the bag. There's a bag of like a bazillion of these tiles in there. And each tile has different landscape types, right? So you've got forest, you've got a settlement, you've got this meadow, and you've got a mountain. So those are the 4 types, and each of these different landscapes generates a different type of resource. So there's 4 resources in the game, and each one does its own unique. So the woods, the forest will do wood, the settlement will do cloth, the meadow will do food, and the mountain will do metal, and at some point later it will do gold.
So like silver and then gold.
Yes. So in this game, when we tile place, we're going to be tile placing out, and then you can build up. So,
we'll show how that works.
We'll show how that works as well. So let's go ahead and pick our starting tile. And the one rule here for placing this, it has to go on the right side of your starting, and every tile has to be adjacent to one that's out there, so it has to go to the right side of your starting ships. So it'll be going on the side with the big ship.
Right.
And yeah, not sure if you can notice, but there's a little ship with one sail and a big ship with two sails, and each of them goes a different way around the islands. And that's really how you track your victory points in this game, or helm points, as they're called. So this really helps determine the starting strategy.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to place this one here. It's got a mountain, and it's got this reward. So the way you place it is the water bit with this little islet goes out onto one of these peninsula things, and the other piece goes adjacent to your existing land tile to create a mountain. And as soon as you place that, you're going to put the resource cube on it for that respective land type. So this is a mountain, so it'll get one stone.
Right, and that is a meadow, so it's going to get a food.
Right, and then we collect the reward on the little islet piece. So
I will take a
you
buck.
get a coin, and the one rule here is you have to be able to store it.
Correct.
So I get a food, and I get a wood or a stone, and I will take a wood. That's a brown cube. So it'll go right in my storage. I've got enough room for 2 more. And now we can place another tile, as long as you have one. Because if you don't have one of these handy, you can't do it.
Do this, and that's going to give me a wood and a metal. So while you're playing yours, I'll kind of start to explain the way that this tile placement is going to work in the resource generation. It's a little bit different than what you've probably ever seen before. So right now we have one I guess height, 1 story's worth of tile kind of on the board, which is how you would normally do your hexagonal placement. And these are all worth 1 of the respective resources. But as we start to build on top of this, we're going to be building up, as Anthony said earlier. And the higher you build, the more this 1 resource cube is worth. So eventually we'll have stacks of maybe 3 or 4, and this 1 cube will actually be worth that 3 or that 4 instead. So keep that in mind as we move forward.
The trick there is, though, it's worth that while it's on the board.
Right.
The minute you pull it back to storage, it loses that height value.
Right.
It becomes a 1 again.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually place these right on top of my 2 land masses here. The rule is you can't place them while there's material there or while there's resources there. So I can pull these into my storage since I do have room.
Which you can do at any time.
And they were only worth 1 each, so by pulling them in at this point isn't really detrimental, so I'm not losing anything. So but these have to match. So I'm putting a mountain on a mountain and a meadow on a meadow, and I can put a new stone. As soon as you place a tile, you put the new resource on it and new food. But now that they're too high, that they're each worth 2. So if I were to spend them, they're worth 2. So that just increased that value. There's other ways you could sort of branch off of a low and a high, and you put like a shim under there. We'll tell you how that's all done as well. So that's income. Like we're going to do that 5 times this game, and then we're going to go right into now the actions, where we get 2 actions out on the board.
Okay. All right. So for my first move, I am going to go here. So the way this main action board works is that obviously these circular action spots is where you can go to place your circular worker. The squares are slightly like bonus, which is why your more advanced worker goes there, but we don't have those guys yet. So the action that I selected is actually to pick up one of these ruins. So we have a couple of spaces to store ruins on our board. We start with only 1 place to store ruins. So like your resources, you have to have storage space. For your resources, you have to have a space to store your ruin, and I'm going to pick up this guy here and store him right on my board.
All right.
And then that will be to be built.
To be built. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go here.
Okay.
And that's going to allow me to pick up a tile or place a tile and move up one of my cartographer tracks. So the cartographer points are used for these free bonus actions, and we'll explain those when we start using them.
And you also get Cooper.
I get Coop. So Cooper comes to me. He's a player 1 marker. So I will get to take actions first next time. So now I get to place a tile, or take a tile. I'm going to place a tile. So I'm going to place, I'll go wood, a forest, and a meadow. And I will put down food and wood.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Cool. I am going to go here. And I'm going to take 2 tiles from the bag.
All right.
Well, darn it. How do I have 3 of the exact same tile?
Darn it. I'm going to go and
It's not
I'm going to build a building right off the bat. So you could choose to build the small, the large, or the cathedral. And right now I can only afford a storehouse, like these little small buildings, because they're going to cost me a coin, 2 wood, and 2 stone. So I've got 2 wood, a coin, and 2 stone. This one here is worth 2. So that's paid for. I will take this 1 building, and it has to go in the highest, in one of the highest land masses.
Correct.
On your board. So I'm going to go ahead and you can take these goods off at any point. This is worth 2 food, but I'm going to get rid of it and sacrifice the 1 extra food bonus to build this here. Building that on a meadow doesn't net me any bonus points, but I do get a helm point anyway.
Right.
For doing that. And what a helm point does is allow you to move your boat 1 step forward.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
All right, so I'm like swimming in food right now.
I know.
So I can move him up 1 and take a food, and I actually will trigger that bonus again. So that gives me a food, and it will give me, I could take wood, for example.
Yeah.
And now I have this, so I can go ahead and I draw 4 of these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get to pick 1 of them. These are building upgrades. Now, this is what type of building I've just built. So, wow. Yeah, the Sculptor Studio is good. I had this last time.
You're all about this in building.
I know. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, like for example, there's a farmstead. Whenever you feed your workers, you may pay 2 additional food to gain 1 additional helm point. Right? If you're lush in food, because you do have to pay your workers. Whenever you build an income boat, gain 1 step on your cartographer track. That's not bad. Was a pawnbroker. Whenever you supply a cargo ship, that's kind of tough. I'm gonna go Sculptor Studio again. I really liked that one last time. What that does is it gives me an additional storage spot for a ruin tile.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
Because it's like the sculptor's building a statue, because you turn your ruins into statues.
Yeah.
And that'll give me a gold plus a helm point, so that'll be nice. So that's it for the actions, right?
Yeah.
All right, actions are done, so now we're going to go into the cleanup, which is pay the food cost for your workers. And at the start, your food cost is 2. So 2 food from anywhere on your board or supply. The next piece is we would get to refresh any cards that you activated, buildings, and we don't have any.
Yep.
Or refresh your
crates.
Your
if we
crates,
don't have any.
but we don't have any of those either. You'll see when we do that. You get a point for every statue you have out. We don't have any. If you fill these 3 tile spaces, you get a point for that. We don't have those either. We retrieve our workers. And if you had any so if you were to get like money or goods from the marketplace during your turn, you would actually put it here, and you'd have to store it. If you couldn't store it, it goes away. So you would clear that out, and then we move this guy, the harbor master, I think he's called, right, over there, because that's where we ship. Now, where he is the round tracker, but it's also if you're the first to deliver to that ship, you do get a 1 good discount.
Right.
To do it.
1 good discount.
It really is a good discount.
Not a great discount.
It's not good. It's actually good. It's not great. So literally, that's the first round. It's quite simple.
All right. So let's income.
Let's do income. So again, we are going to. Oh man, I didn't grab any tiles. I probably should have. So like, I don't have any more tiles. So I can only put 1 of these down and not place. I don't have another tile to place.
Oh, it's so sad.
It is sad, but it's not the end of the world.
As you know it.
Yep. So I'm going to do this actually. So I'm going to go here.
Yeah, I may.
And this one allows me to pick up a ruin tile. I'll take this one off the center. And these get flipped, and there's a statue on the back. So I can store. So this counts as additional statue crafting spot. Whenever you remove a rune and place it with its statue side up onto this free spot, you gain 1 gold from the general supply, if you can store it, and then 1 helm point. So I'll take a gold from the general supply, which I can store. I do get a helm point. Now I can move that ship or this ship. I might as well move that ship and take another ruin tile because I have one more storage spot right here.
Is that what I wanted to do? Whoops. I feel like that's... gosh darn it. What?
That was probably what I should have done, actually.
What?
I want to reverse that. I wasn't thinking. That's a smarter move for me, based on the predicament I'm in. Right, so I'm going to move him back here and return the gold. So I took everything back. So instead, I'm going to build this tile. Because what this one will do, it'll allow me to draw a tile, and then gives me a tile to place this round, as opposed to just not placing a land tile.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have that,
Yeah,
please?
I got to draw two. So.
Oh, okay. You get to draw one. As well?
Also.
Okay. So I draw a tile, but now that I have a tile, I can place one, which is...
Are you kidding me?
Why?
Can I draw again?
Nope.
You're getting the same freaking tiles.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Well, all right. Well, I'm just gonna do this then. I'm gonna take this wood back,
Uh-huh.
and I will place this. Right.
I'm going to show how to shimmy.
All right.
So what I mean by shimmy is I'm going to take this food into my storage, and I want to place this tile here, right? But if you notice, there's a spot under here. You can't do that. It's not level. But if I pay 1 cartographer point, I can buy a shim from the supply. It's a single tile, and I will place it here. That costs 1 cartographer point.
Yep.
If used as a shim. If I wanted to place a single tile and put a resource on it, it would have cost me 2 cartographer points.
Right.
So I can do that automatic, like that, and what that does is allows me to put cloth now at level 2 and food at level 2.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it
Okay.
for income.
You placed your tile?
Yeah.
Good to go?
Yep.
All right, we are now on to the actions.
Yeah. Okay.
So I get
Cooper.
the first action because I got the coop. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. All right, so I need tiles. So let's just go ahead and draw 2 tiles from the back for my first action. Let me go ahead.
Okay. All right. I am going to. I'm going to do this draw a tile, place a tile. So the bag, please.
Oh, you're going to draw in place?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that leave for me?
Oh, and you know what else? I put this out. I didn't put a resource on it, so I'm going to do that now. And I'll put this here. It's my big mountain range.
I think I'm going to go and, while you're doing that, I'm just going to go and pick up this statue.
Really?
Yeah.
You knew I needed to do that, didn't you?
Oh, you did? Why? Well, I wanted to do that too. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That one's supposed to be there. I kept this one on my card. I should have put it back. So take that. It's one thing I didn't take back that one turn. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get my bonus, my gold, and my home point. So I'll go here and I'll take another
Take another tile.
tile. Yeah, so you're up.
Yeah, every time you jump over these, you actually take
You
those
collect a reward
actions
again.
So.
So very nice.
Well, now what I'm supposed to do?
I don't know. What are you supposed to do?
What I'm supposed to do?
Now what I'm supposed to do?
Let's see. This isn't great. Well, you know what I guess I could do is, oh, you took that one too. The place a tile. The other place a tile one.
Yeah.
All right, I will. I guess I'm just going to do this then.
Now you can take an action that somebody else took.
I know, I just don't want to pay you.
You just have to pay them a coin or a resource.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't need it that bad. I'm gonna use this opportunity to bolster my cartographer points so I can use those.
Can you get a coin or a resource?
Yes, and I will take a coin.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, now we're on cleanup. So pay your people 2 food.
Yeah, so for example, I'm going to pay 1 pink cube off of this stack of 2, and that counts for 2 food.
Yep. So we don't have any of the other points.
Yep.
So we're going to just take back our workers at this stage. Nothing in our markets, and we're going to move him to the 3rd round.
Yes. We're blowing through this.
Yeah, so income now. So again, we don't get any income, but we're going to be putting out some more tiles.
Mm-hmm.
I do need some money. This is really getting rough. Maybe I'll put
you can't place that one either.
Yeah. Put food on here, and I'm going to take a coin. Now we get to place a tile. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay a cartographer point. I'm going to shim here.
Are you placing your... Did you do your Islet tile?
I'll put it right here. Ooh, all right. So now that my mountain is 3 high, I have the choice of putting gold or stone on it.
Gold.
And there'd be gold in them mountains.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this. There be wood in this forest. 1 log.
All right.
And I'll take a gold,
I guess. All right.
And I need to place my land mass here as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't store any of that stuff because somebody has really foiled my plans here. Oh, and I put this on there. It should be purple. Boop. Ah, this stinks. This really stinks. I don't know what I want to do. I guess I'll just put this out. I'll put this out here. Like this. Like this. Well, yeah, I guess like this. I just like having this giant mountain right there.
Okay.
All right, so we'll be here and here. Yeah, all right. Not ideal, but
good.
It'll do. Yeah.
All right, so we are now to the actions.
Yes, please take your action.
Yeah, I think I want to build a big house. No, I don't want to do that. Yikes. 3, 2. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a delivery to the ship, number 1.
Oh yeah, right.
So I've got 3 gold right here and 2 cloth right here.
Very good.
Boom, paid.
You can actually do that at a discount if you'd like to.
Why?
I guess you can't.
I
Oh
can't.
no, you can't because the
He's
guy's
not there. The
anymore.
harbor master is not there. So if you could hand me that blue crate lid. So what this crate lid does is it goes here in this little spot, and I can use this to take any one of these crate actions
once per round.
Once per round, but you have to pay to unlock it once you do it. That does get me a helm point, which I'm going to go and hop that and take $1.
Awesome.
Your action.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go build my freaking statue since you took that from me last time.
Oh, I did.
And I am going to. Okay, so this is going to cost me. You have to pay costs to build your statues. So I'm going to pay 3 wood and 3 silver, and I'll take my 2 wood from here, 1 wood from my storage for my 3 wood, and then 3 silver. 1, 2, 3. And then this statue gets built on your highest land mass.
3 stone, you mean, not silver.
Stone, yeah. But this goes on my highest. It has to go in the forest, right?
Yep, your highest tile.
There we go. Okay. And that gets me a helm point.
It does.
And I will go move this guy. Boop. And I'll get another gold maybe.
Something to note is to unlock, well, we didn't go over this, to unlock additional workers, you need to have anyone, to achieve any one of these. So 2 crate lids, so I've got 1. 2 boats, none of us have any boats yet. 2 buildings of any type, or 2 statues. And each time you do that, you get to unlock either a round or a square worker. So, and we'll go through that once it happens. So my second action is going to be to build a building again. I'm going to build another small storehouse.
Okay.
And that's going to cost me $1, 2 wood. So I'm going to pay 3 wood actually. I'll overpay, and 1 2 stone. So that is the payment for my little house, and it has to go on the tallest, or any one of the tallest, and I will put it there in my forest. And that will earn me another helm point. So let's just keep on moving along. And you stop at every one of these little islets, if you will. So I get to also pick 4 cards, get another building.
Good.
And I also get to activate this to grab another worker, which I'm going to grab a round worker.
Okay.
When you grab a square worker, it changes things. And we'll go through that when
we'll go through that when that happens. All right. You're done, more or less?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, I'll put down a granary. What this does is it reduces the total feeding cost of my people by 1.
Oh, very good.
So this worker is free.
Free works for free.
Yep, and the other 3 cards you don't choose from go on the bottom of the deck. In any order you choose. See, I can't pull that guy back, which is unfortunate. You know what I might do actually is I might get a boat. I'm gonna get a boat. I'll tell you, boats are good.
Yeah, boats are good. So I'm gonna take this boat action.
Just expensive.
They are. So your first boat is gonna cost $3. Ugh. And a wood.
Yeah. It's the 3 coins that kill you. Because coins you see, they're not that easy to get.
So hard to get, but it's what I'm gonna do. So 3 coins. They also, the thing is, like, if you have money though, it sits in your storage and you can't do anything else. And a wood. So 1 2 3 coins. And then I'm going to pick any one of these that I would like and put it there. And this you will get at the income phase. So do I want more coins? I think I might take coins because, again, they're really hard to come by. So that boat is going to go there, and that becomes now part of my income during the income round.
Yeah, and you do get it now as well.
Yeah. I'll put my little ruffle sleeve
your
out.
little hand.
Okay.
All right, so that's all the actions. Feed your workers. So.
Oh no!
You have no food. Looks like you're getting 2 anchors.
Oh no! I forgot. I completely forgot.
Oh, would you like to take that boat back?
Oh crap!
Well, we can just put 2 anchors under your boat. So
No,
that's fine.
No.
No, I'm completely good with that.
No, that's okay. You took an action back already.
Right here, I'll give you 2
Oh
coins
my
back.
goodness! Yeah,
Actually, I'll give you 2 back because you already took 1.
I can't do that. I need to
remove that boat.
I need to feed.
Take your
people.
wood back that you spent.
Oh my goodness!
Completely undo all of that.
My people are gonna leave me.
That's all right. Well, we could have demonstrated the anchor.
We could have, but I don't want to.
Yeah, where did you take that wood from? There you go. All right. So instead, what would you like to do?
Hold on,
let's take your worker back too.
Yeah, because I'm definitely not doing that. Okay, so change of plans. I'm going to place a tile. So I'll do.
Well, you basically have your
guy.
choice. Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
You
I'm going to take Cooper back, and I'm going to place a tile and get one of those points. But what I'm going to do, I'm max, but
yeah.
I'm going to shim. So, so I'm going to spend a point to shimmy.
What do you need?
I need a. Let's do a camp.
Okay, settlement.
Yes. So it's going to go there. It's probably a better move anyway, to be honest with you. All right, and then put that there. Now I have 2 food and 2 more cloth. Perfect. All right. Wow. Good thing this isn't like a real island experiment.
Yeah, he'd be like, whoa, wait, we didn't need this
Wait a minute,
boat?
guys.
We don't need food.
Control Z that.
Yeah,
really quick.
we don't need food. Okay, so now let's move on to the feeding round.
So, feed your people.
Yeah, so let's feed those people. So
you're still only 2.
Yep, 2 food.
Yeah.
I'll take that out of storage. Pretty simple. You do get some points now. So I didn't use any of my housing, so none of that applies. We do take our workers back.
Yep.
You do get
A helm point.
a helm point for the statue.
I do, and I can't really take anything because I'm full up on
that would go to waste.
products here. So that kind of stinks. But I'm still advancing my ship.
Yeah,
so
you gotta advance one of them.
yeah, again, coins is such a throwaway. If I move that guy, I'm just gonna move
Oh my
this.
God. Yeah, I wouldn't.
This guy.
I wouldn't give
There.
up the coin.
Now, see, because he's on like a whole island right now.
Island
so
to
when he
himself.
moves again, he's quick.
Yep.
All right.
So we are moving the harbor master along
Okay.
into round 4 for income.
Okay.
But see, you're going to lose your. You don't have a boat.
I don't have a boat.
No, okay, so no matter. We're just going to go ahead and put out our Islet tiles.
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do our Islet tiles.
Okay.
What do I want to do? Oh, I want to do this one.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go
I see. Sure.
here. Put down some wood. I'm going to take a.
I am gonna do this for sure. And that's gonna get a wood. That's gonna let me take another one of these guys.
I'll take a gold, I guess. Do I want a gold? Yeah, I'll take a gold. Did you go?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta put another tile
Yeah, I gotta
down.
put this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shim a settlement here. Place that. So we're gonna get some stone.
Oh, and I
some
get
cloth.
this back, by the way, just so everybody's paying attention.
What's
I
that?
placed that tile, but I never bumped this back up.
Oh, okay.
remember?
Yep.
Because I'm about to use it again. That's what I
Okay.
wanted to say. So I'm gonna do this again, and I'm also gonna shim. I'm gonna end up. Well, maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm gonna shim a settlement. A settlement tile.
Oh.
Please.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like I'm just building all kinds of settlements. Whoops.
Oh, I put the wrong one over here. This was supposed to be the houses, not the statue.
And do that. Okay. I'm ready. Are you done your income placing, all that stuff, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I can go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I am going to start off by making a delivery to that boat.
Oh, you're gonna do a boat delivery. Okay.
Yes.
So to the current one.
Yes.
All right. So
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
do
lay down
2,
because his bonus is taken. So what are you
4,
delivering?
2, 4, 5.
5.
6.
6 cloth.
6 cloth.
And 1 gold with the discount.
And 1 discounted gold.
All right, so you get a helm point.
Thank you.
One of
Actually,
those.
I get 2 helm points.
Oh, for that one it's
Yes,
2? Oh,
it's
nice.
2 helm points. And I'm going to go 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's only pick up. That's not put down.
Yeah.
Eek.
You
Yeah, maybe I
can't
won't do
split
that.
your helm points between boats either. So
No,
have
you
to
can't.
choose
Yeah,
one
so I'm
boat.
going to lose out on this, which is... Oh, no, I'm
No,
not.
you're
I'm going to
You have
go
room for a
1.
coin.
I know. The arrow and the other thing was confusing me.
And you get to draw a tile.
Yes, I do.
That's a good move.
2. Very good move.
Since you're out of tiles.
Yes.
Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What I'm gonna do is, man, I wanted to make a delivery as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of did. Because delivery.
Because deliveries.
But I'm gonna first just pick a tile and place a tile. So I just drew 1, and it's the one I wanted. So here's the move I'm going to do. I can sell 2 cloth for 1 coin, and that goes into my marketplace because it's a market transaction. I'm going to pay 1 helm point for a plateau shim, so that I may place that. Now this is worth 3 cloth and 3 food. So much food.
That's good.
Okay, that was my action.
All right, so I need to think about this really quickly. I do need to generate some food for my people. So I need to do this placement. All right, I don't have a choice. So I'm going to use my crate right here to, well, actually, I could use it to get 2 resources as well. But I won't be able to store them. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to place a tile here to place this here. So I will need to shim the forest. The forest?
Oh, you need a forest.
I'm going to lose this wood, unfortunately, but that's okay because it was only 1. Boop. There. So that's worth 3 now, and now I have food for my people. And then for my action, I'm going to place another statue. So I'm going to do 3 wood, 2, 3 silver or rocks or whatever, and I'm going to build this guy right here, I guess, right on the highest mountains. This is like my shrine area.
Yeah.
It's like my woods area or my mountains area.
You like building those shrines.
I do.
You
I
did
really
unlock
do.
a worker with that, though.
I did. So
And you
this,
get a helm point, too.
I know. So this is going to go here. Now, here, you can choose to unlock a worker.
Yeah,
or
you
you can
choose
choose to
which
take
one.
2 helm points.
Yeah, it's up to
If you want. But I don't want that. I will just get another worker. We have 1 round left. Eek. That's not a lot of time. I'm thinking about if I want to take one of these guys. Maybe I'll do this just to show, just to illustrate, for illustration purposes.
Okay.
I'll take a square guy, and I'll send out this. So the way that...
Oh, you can't send one that's not used. You have to send an unused worker out.
Oh, right, and they're both used right now.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
So I'm going to have to take a circle guy.
that's correct.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll take a circle guy then.
Okay. Did you get a helm point?
No, but how do I have 2... Oh, because you have 3 as well.
You betcha.
Okay.
It's like,
I know, my mind is just blown. All right, we'll do that.
all right. So,
So much going on.
There is actually quite a bit going on here. And what I plan to do, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going to do this lid cover to get $2. Boom, boom. So that's done. And my action is going to be to build a boat. Where's the boat?
Over there.
The boot. I'm building a boot.
The boots.
So a boot's going to cost me $3 and a wood. I must have taken it from my storage. So 3 and a wood. And I'm going to choose this one. That's going to give me a helm point, which will give me, actually no, I'm not going to take that one. I want the $1. I need bucks.
The $1 is good.
Yeah, I need lots of bucks. So I'm going to get that $1 for doing that. I'm going to get a helm point, which will let me bump him, and I'll take a cloth.
Okay.
For that.
All right.
All right.
Okay. And I need tiles, so I'm going to go here and draw 2.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go here, and I'll draw a tile.
Okay.
And go up a helm point. And take Coop
Oh, no. All right.
for the last
For the
round.
last round. All right.
All right.
I see.
And we are doing cleanups. Let's do cleanup real
Yes.
quick. Feed your people.
All right, 3. And here we go. What a
2
nice
for me.
stack of 3 food I have right there.
All right. Next is, so I could pay $1 to recover
I will
my
pay
thing.
$1.
My little lid, I will pay that $1. And now you get 2 helm points for your statues.
Yes, I do. And I will go here. 1, which lets me take a statue. I will take this statue. Do you want that one or you want this one? Yeah. All right.
All right.
And
Take back your
wait
workers.
a minute. That's 1. This is another one. 2.
Okay. Yep.
Now I get a logbook.
You get a logbook for reaching the 5th.
Okay.
Collect your workers. Clear out your marketplace if there's anything. Stand him up and move him to the next boat. We are on the final round.
All right. All right. So
right.
income.
Income. I get $1 for my
Yes,
boat.
you do. All right.
And we get to place our final Islet tile.
I'm gonna do that. Boom. So that's gonna be a food. And then I'm actually gonna take this food back into my supply and do that. That and that.
All right, so it's going to let me pick up
And this lets me move this here.
one of these guys. Just take him, I guess. And I get to put down one of these. I'll just put that right here. Get food and cloth. Level 3. Wow, it's a ton of cloth. My goodness. Oh, it's backwards. Okay.
Okay. So you're first.
Yeah, you're done?
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a delivery
Okay.
to a ship. Let's see, 2 gold and 6, or 2 gold and 4. I can do that. I could even do the 2 gold and 6. I'll do that. 3, 6, plus 2 gold. Right? Deliver to here.
Yep.
And that's going to be worth 2 helm points and another one of these lids. So 2 helm points. We're going to go 1, 2. I'll get
Your logbook.
my logbook. And that was my second delivery, so I get another worker. So I will flip this, and I'm going to convert one of these guys into a square. So I will claim housing. So then I get to score that at the end of the game if I build 3, 4, or 5 houses.
That's good.
So I better get business here.
Well, I don't have a lot of resources right now, and I don't have storage to store them. So I think what I'm going to do is start off by buying a boat. A boat. What? Are you taking something back?
Yeah, I'm going to do boats instead. Yeah, boats.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because I don't think I could build a house.
Okay.
I don't have the
You
wood.
think you're going to have 3 boats?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 boats?
Yeah. I don't even think you can physically do that.
No, I don't think I'll have enough money.
And you can't take the action like that many times.
What do you mean?
Like you'd have to take more boats. You need to have 3 boats. You only have 1 boat. You can't pay yourself a resource to take it again. Unless, well, you could go there with your square.
Of course I could.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Sorry. I'll focus on my own strategy.
Yeah, you worry about your strategy. I'll worry about mine.
Uh-huh. Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I've been done. It's
Oh, you've
your
been
turn.
done. I screwed up with my mountains. I knew that was going to be an issue. All right, so I'll just, I'll buy some boats, I guess. Boats.
That's why you didn't want me to do boats.
Oh, I already said I'm going to buy a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Whoops. And a wood. And then let me get a boat. Now, which boat do I want? That's the question. I only have 1 tile. I may actually want the draw a tile boat. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the. God, this round is always so hard. Why is that? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go draw a tile boat. It's 1 helm point. It's your turn.
Okay. I could do that. I'm going to do draw and place a tile.
Okay. Oops.
So let me draw a tile.
Oh, here you go. Yeah.
There. All right, so, oh, I've got 2 of these, huh? Okay.
Darn it. Are you done?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
done. I'm waiting for you to make your move.
Okay.
Did you pick an action?
No, I was thinking. We could do this. We could do this. Okay. I am... I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna use this and go here to start off.
And place a tile.
And I'm going to, or actually, I think you took. Okay. I'm gonna go here, and I'm placing some tiles. So I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna shim this. So I need a mountain.
All right. So you're gonna pull the food.
Oh yeah, mountain. And that's gonna become
No,
3.
that food goes into your storage as one food.
Oh, okay. And then I place new food.
Correct.
That's fine. I'm okay with that too.
All right.
I was trying to be efficient.
And you get one more.
Somebody needed to eat it to build all those mountain ranges. And then I'm gonna put it here. So I need I'm gonna spend one of those. I'm gonna spend another one to shim
one are you
this
shimming?
mountain.
Where?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
No, I need to see what you're doing. Make sure it's
Make
legal.
sure it's legal. That is valid.
Yes.
Valid point. All right. So we'll do that. Wood and metal.
All right. So you're good?
I'm good.
All right. So I'm going to use a square worker to do a building. And now what that allows is a discount of 2 coins or 2 of any resource off the cost. I don't need the discount of coins, so I have the 2 coins to pay for the large building. I mean, I'm going to do a large house. So I do have to come up with 4 wood and 4 stone. I'm going to use the 2 discount on wood. So I'm only going to pay 2 wood, but I do owe 4 stone. I'm going to go and use my lid here to get myself 2 stone and pay 2, 3, 4. Big house.
Nice.
That's the big house. Now I'm going to place that here. And because it's on a settlement, I get +1 points, helm points. So it's going to be worth 3 helm points now. So 1, 2, 3. Gives me another logbook. Plus I get to choose a big house.
Nice, that's good.
Yeah, and I was able to build my 3rd house.
Nice.
Yep.
Good.
So these are crazy now. These are actually actions you can use on your turn.
News you can use.
Unfortunately, I'm out of actions. It's a little late.
The gold, do we get that at 3 high or 4? With the mountain ranges.
At 3 high, you
It
get
is
to
3?
make it gold. Yeah.
I'm making this gold instead.
Right.
I always think it's 4.
All right, I'm going to take the transport company. That's what I built. Okay.
Okay.
That's my action, yeah.
All right. I am going to yeah. See, I wanted to do another boat to unlock one of these guys. But I won't be able to actually send anybody out there because I don't have an available worker.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
To do it. But that's okay. I'll do it anyway. So I have to go here. I have to pay you, right? To do this delivery.
Yeah.
I'll pay you with food. Enjoy. And I will deliver to 3, 4. I'm going to deliver to this boat here. This guy. For 3 gold and 2 of these.
2 cloth.
And
One
that's
helm
gonna be
point.
1 helm point. And I will move this guy.
Well, he doesn't jump that whole island.
Whoops. What?
He stops at the next peninsula.
What do you mean?
That island.
This?
Yes, he stops there.
Why would he do that?
He stops at each space. That's why you can't totally cover them up, because you always have to stop at each one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Well, technically each one's a point. That's why.
I know, it just looks weird from here because it's like, why
Yeah,
would he-
just like that one. I had to stop at
Yeah,
that one
that's
too.
so weird. Okay, fine, well, whatever. And I delivered to that boat, so I've delivered to 2 boats. So I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to give me another mouth to feed here.
Okay.
I mean, I could take the square worker and just not put anybody out, right?
No, I think you have to put somebody out.
Is that the deal with that? I mean, that's what I always do, but I've always had an available worker, so.
That's why I waited a whole round to do that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of lame. That's going to be so much food I got to pay.
Wow, 5 food.
Yeah. It's like, is that even worth it? It is.
You don't have 5 food.
Not yet, I don't. Yeah, shoot. That's okay. I'm fine.
All right.
I did have 5 food. I gave one to you.
Yes, you did.
All right. Okay. So your turn.
I'm done.
Oh, and I get a helm point for that too, by the way. Because I uncovered this circle guy.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can move that back up. All right. And now I can use my last worker. My last guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to do a couple of things here. So the first thing I'm going to do is come down here with my 1 crate, and I'm going to grab a wood and a stone. Yeah. And then I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to build my statue up here, I guess. Highest point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could put him over here in the valley of the statues. Which gets me another helm point. Take that off. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm gonna move this boat to get a logbook
Which
from
one?
here.
Where'd
to
you
here.
go? Oh,
Go
to
from
there?
here to
Okay.
here. So I'll grab a logbook, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then I paid this, oops, and these 2 for that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And with my last and final crate, I will just take $2. I have a couple
You have
bucks
money over there?
Yeah.
I might as well use my last crate too.
You might as well.
Might as well build a tile for that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we do final income. So pay your workers. I have to pay 3 food.
Yes.
So I'll do 1, 2, 3 food.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am gonna get an anchor.
1 anchor.
Just so that we can illustrate how that
Yes,
works.
so put that under one of your ships.
Okay, I'll put under this big ship.
So if we were to move ships again, if she were to get a helm point, she'd have to spend 2 helm points to move this ship. Because he's so stuck.
He's still stuck.
Yeah, so there's that. Now we would pay to refresh anything, which we don't really need to. Did you cover all 3? So you get a point for that.
A helm point.
You get 1 helm point for that. You get 1 helm point per statue, so you get 3 more. Right?
Yep. 3 more statues. I mean, 3 more.
3 more helm points.
1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna get like a gold and something else. Only one thing, because I'm not. Oh, that's a shame. I could have gotten my food.
Yep.
Oh well.
But that comes after feeding. That's,
Yeah, it does.
That's the
That's
rub
the
there.
rub there. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So grab your workers back, even though we don't really need them. Clear your area. No more movement. That's the end of the game. So now we just have to
Time
do
to
final scoring.
See how this thing ended.
All right. Final scoring.
Score
So we
it
have
up.
a final scoring card.
Yep.
And we have a notepad.
And
So
we
go
have
ahead
a
and
pen.
start that up, and I'll get the book out so we can make sure we get this perfectly right.
Okay.
Ready? All right. So to start out, just determine how many help points you have gained during the game. So I've got 10.
Okay, and I have 15.
15. And then we would count any space past a port, which
Yeah.
we're all on all the ports.
Which would be your singles.
You get -1 though because of your anchor. So let's not forget about that.
I have -1 down here. There we go.
All right. Gain points from Royal Order cards. So I'm the only one with a Royal Order. I do have 3 buildings, so I get 3 more helm points.
Okay.
Gain points for building cards. So I did get this Transport Company, which says at the end of the game, if this card is face up and you have erected at least 3 buildings and statues, which I didn't, I would gain 3 points. So
You didn't do statues.
unfortunately, I don't have any statues. Yeah. So I don't get points for that.
Okay. And I didn't have
Leftovers. So any resource and
It's like
tile.
5 for stuff.
5
right?
5 to 1. So you get a point
Yeah.
for every 5 stuff.
And that actually includes your cartographer points as well. So like I have 5 cartographer points. That is worth 1 home
Yep.
point.
So anything in storage, any cartographer points, and that's it.
5. Perfect.
So
That's
I guess I should have
2
taken all
for
these
me.
back to storage,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
1, 2,
I
3,
would've.
4, 5. So I get a point.
Okay, I gotta get 2.
Minus for the anchors,
That's it.
and that's it. Where are we?
All right. So 13, 14 for you.
Mm-hmm.
15, 16, 17, 16 for me.
Wow.
14 to 16.
2-point difference. And I wish I'd done some statues, but
Well, let's go talk about it.
all right.
All right.
All right, there you have it.
So it was like just in time.
Just in time. The Bit Boss baby is stirring, so we're gonna have to finish this up real quick. What are your thoughts on this?
I absolutely love it. This was one that we picked up about a year ago.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I think
if
at
not more.
PAX, I think. And we had played it a couple times right off the bat,
Mm-hmm.
and then hadn't gotten around to filming it because a bunch of life stuff happened.
Yeah.
So this was one of the ones we were like, okay, absolutely we have to
Dying to
this
get
out
back
and
to it.
Get it on the table.
Yeah, this one is really, really good. We picked this up along with Maracaibo,
We did.
right?
Yes.
So we played them both. The first time we played this, we played 3 players, so we got to play a little bit thicker experience because you start adding more islands onto it, more players. There's a lot of things going on,
Right.
And a lot of the actions are simultaneous, so you don't really have to wait for the other person to do it. So it can get a little.
Well, the thing is, like, it's simultaneous play during some of the phases, but you do. It's not like you can just, okay, go and do your turn. I'm going to go do a bunch of stuff
Right.
over here because it can impact what other players decide
Yeah,
to
obviously,
do.
when
or
you get to the
so-
action selection part,
Yeah.
that's kind of critical.
Absolutely.
I think for the income phase when you're placing your islets and tiles, that really doesn't affect other players
No,
because it's
no.
really your own island.
Yeah.
But it's when you get to the action selection that's important.
Yeah.
So
No,
but,
really thinking.
yeah.
I think that there's a lot of different strategies. Obviously, what we love about it is that you can't do everything, so it's got that element of choice.
Yeah, you really can. You can't
and-
do statues and boats and deliveries and
And
buildings.
buildings, yeah,
You got to
exactly.
do 1 or 2.
Right.
You can do 1 really well, but that's
Right.
it. You can do 2 moderately well.
Yes.
Or you can do 3 terribly, or 4 of them, just 1 of each thing.
And then it goes without saying, you saw how the resource generation works. Brilliant concept.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, so I really, really enjoyed the strategy of the 3-dimensional puzzle in a way. So hats off to the designers for that as well.
Yeah. So this is definitely one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed this one. So I think we're just really happy we were able to finally get it to the table. That's. I think we're out of time.
Yeah, we're definitely out of time.
We're being
so.
paged. So thank you for watching. We hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video.
All right, we'll
See
see
ya.
ya.